everybody, it's Maya, and today I'm going to be doing a tarot card reading for you all. I have 4 piles here, and I'm going to be using your astrological signs as well. You don't necessarily have to use those if you were drawn to the crystal or the card or the oil. Then that is also another way that you can figure out which pile is for you. And keep in mind, there always could be more than one that is for you. The reading I'm going to be doing today is the message that you need to know from spirit, something along those lines. I don't have any guide. And for pile number 1, we have a beautiful card here, the 9 of water. And we have this gorgeous giant black tourmaline, and black tourmaline is related to cleansing, protection, purification. And we have the oil calm. It's like balsam fir, so like pine trees. I adore this. I just love this one so much. I based it off of Maine. Okay, we have Leo. We have Scorpio. It's Cancer, okay. And for pile number 2, we have Divine Feminine. This essential oil, I'm sure a lot of you have smelled this one if you're on this page. And this gorgeous amethyst. It's just such a nice purple color. Amethyst is usually related to wisdom, your third eye, your spiritual connection, psychic abilities. And for the card, we have Bloodstone, detoxifying root chakra, heart, and sacral chakra. And I really was getting a feeling that these 2 piles, the first 2 piles, are related, because Bloodstone is a detoxifier and so is black tourmaline. So I definitely could see these 2 being just going one right into the other. And let's see what astrological signs we have. Aries. If you've already decided on your pile, you can just skip right to the timestamp link down below and get started on your reading. We have Taurus, we have Aquarius, and for the 3rd pile, we have Spirit. This is Pink Lemon. It was actually based on Florida. Put a little bit of that on. It is so good. So sweet. Definitely the sweetest perfume I've ever made. And then we have this Celestite. It's actually brand new. And I just realized this crystal and this crystal were actually both from the same person. So those could also be linked. And Celestite reminds me of the Celestine Prophecy. It's a book that I love. It just reminds me of your spiritual connection and just following your intuition. And with the color blue here, maybe like speaking your truth, throat chakra. And Pisces actually jumped out in the direction of this pile. So we already have Pisces here. And your card was the Phoenix, which is late autumn. Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. And finally we have Gemini, May 21st to June 21st. Okay. So the last 3 will be for this last pile, which we have actually 2 oils for this pile. We have Motivation, which is very uplifting scent, supposed to get you started. I actually wore Motivation today to get myself ready to do all this and send out some orders. So we have Sagittarius. I also have Money Oil here. And we have Libra. Am I missing one? Okay, we are missing one. We are missing Capricorn. I don't know. Capricorn just didn't want to be here at the party today, but let's just say that Capricorn is here on this 3rd pile. We have Sagittarius, Libra, and Capricorn. And we have this druzy little mushroom as a signifier, and also the card Sage, which says be devoted and committed. That's a very Capricorn feeling to me. So I'm surprised Capricorn doesn't want to show itself. I have no idea where its little slip went. Let's cleanse. Let's get those deep breaths, those like sigh breaths, like I mean, we have two sections here, and even another one with the Phoenix that are about like cleansing. So I think it's a perfect time to just say, I cleanse my energy. I'm going to be okay. Let's bring this energy back in. Let's change the energy that we have. Bring new energy in. Just bless this reading today. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to hear. Okay, let's take 3 deep breaths. Okay, I think we're good. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose calm or the 9 of water or this black tourmaline, or you are a Leo, Scorpio, or Cancer, then this is going to be your reading. And straight off the bat, I don't know if I've pulled this card yet out of my brand new deck, the Dreams of Gaia. It's absolutely beautiful deck. Totally recommend it to anybody. It's the 9 of water. And to me, that's like the 9 of cups. You know, the cups represent emotions and water represents emotions. So what I'm getting from this card is like, you're so close to an emotional enlightenment, becoming more wise with your emotions, and also like a pat yourself on the back kind of moment. Like, I have grown so much. I used to have no emotional control. If you're thinking of from 1 to 10 of how much emotional control you have a 9 out of 10. Like, you're doing a great job. Get in tune with your heart. Get in tune with spirit. Everybody can get sent messages, and getting sent messages about how to deal with your emotions in emotional situations with other people, and just a very personal process, something that's just between you and spirit, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. It's a personal experience. You don't need to tell everybody about it, but you can. You know, if that's what inspires you and makes you happy to share that, then share it. But you don't have to. You can go through these changes and grow so much, and you have to be the one that pats yourself on the back. That's what I'm getting out of this. You have to be the one. And we have this black tourmaline here. I mean, it's a huge piece of black tourmaline. And I feel like it's because you need so much protection. I actually have an oil called Protection. I kind of want to pull that one out too. And that's because, you know, a lot of people have been out to get you. But this card is just telling me right away, it's like, turn to the divine. Ask the divine for help. Ask the divine for protection. Ask the divine to be calm. You know, we have calm here. And that's what the emotions, the 9 of water is saying, is like, you've learned how to be calm, but there's still one more step, you know, to the end of this cycle. And I've gone through an experience recently where I was able to be calm with my emotions, but I feel like I was still letting my boundaries get crossed. You can be calm, but if your boundaries get crossed because you were being very calm, well, that doesn't help you either. You know, you have to protect your own sanity. You can be this stone wall sometimes, or like dissociated even sometimes, and just say, I'm not dealing with this, that's what's for the best. But I think sometimes what needs to be brought in is firm voice. Hey, this bothers me. This bothers me, and if it continues, then I'm gonna have to step away. And then maybe I'll come back in 5 minutes. Maybe I'll come back in a week, maybe I won't come back. But either way, I'm setting my boundary, and having a boundary and know that person knowing like this is something I don't like to have in conversation. I don't want to talk about this. It's not something that I'm interested in talking about, or it's something I am interested in talking about. Going the other way, like I want to talk about this. I want to communicate about this. So I just feel like there's two sides to that. And that's what I'm getting out of this card, and just your general feeling. So if that sounds like you, then this is definitely going to be your reading. Yeah, I'm thinking this one. Let's pull some cards out of the Archetypes. And I really just want to go like without the book, I mean, I just got this, but I'm trying to do more like without the book, and I was definitely getting the reading without the book from this card. So, oh my gosh, these cards want to come out. These? Yes? All these. Okay, well, your cards just flew off the top. I mean, I wasn't expecting that to be so easy. That was... You know what? That just made me think of something. Maybe expect for things to be easier. Yeah, definitely. Expect for things to be easier. The universe has your back. Oh man, I heard something recently. Oh, it was the book Conversations with God. I just started listening to that audiobook, and it's so good. Seriously, just listen to that. But it said that we all can talk with God. We all can. It's just like, do you listen? Do you listen to what God has to say? And do you take those steps to do what has to be done? What your intuition tells you, do you do it? Everyone has that connection, and wanting something is a negative experience, and being grateful for what you have is a positive experience. So in the beginning of the book, it says like you can't manipulate God. You can't, with this like manifestation, the way that this like new age like spiritual culture can be like, oh, this is how you manifest. And it's like, yeah, let God know what you want, and then sit in gratefulness for the whole rest. And then God might not even give you what you want, but it'll be what you need. You don't know best. Like, the whole workings of the universe knows best of what is right for you, what is right for your growth. That is the most important. What is right for your growth, for you to learn lessons so you can get out of this like karmic cycle. Let's just see if I can read this without the book. Let's see. Okay. We have the mirror, the medallion, the vessel, the nados, and the womb. Okay, wow, we have the vessel and the womb. That's interesting. Okay, the mirror. I've never pulled it before, but we're all mirrors of each other, and we're all little tiny... I think it's interesting how we have this little fragment here. It's like we're all little tiny pieces of the full mirror of the divine, of the flow. We can connect to that. That's what this whole reading has been about. That's where it starts with this card. And it's like showing that the light can come down on you, and you can say messages that are divine. You can speak clearly and with love, with the highest good. And look around at the people around you and see what lessons they're trying to teach you. What can you learn from that? especially with your emotions, because we have a moon on this card again. The emotions are very important with this reading. You know, your emotions have got the best of you throughout your life, and you're learning how to calm. You're learning how to protect yourself, you know, getting this light around you. But that doesn't change that it'll be tough sometimes, and you think about all the things you've gone through, and it does make you sad. It does feel like there's just pain, you know, there's pain even, but it's like even in the end, it doesn't mean there's no pain, you know? It just means you know how to deal with your pain, and you know how to set up those boundaries. What are you able to see in the people around you? Every single person is a star. Every single person is a point in the divine. There is no singular person that is more important than another. Not a single one. They're all divine, and they all have that ability. They have lost their way, yes. There are people that have lost their way. That doesn't change the fact that they are divine. They are divine. They have a lesson to teach. You can decide to cut away. You know, this mirror is like this fragment. You can decide to cut away from those that do not serve you. But that doesn't change the fact that they are a little point of the divine. They are a piece of that, just as you are. And the medallion, it's about an object that is passed down from generation to generation. That's what it says in this card. And that, what I'm getting is, this is a lesson that has been passed down from generation to generation in your family. This emotional control, and just understanding that we're all connected, and understanding that we're all divine. You will be the one that really gets this and takes it and runs with it, and I feel like completes the karmic cycle, you know, gets out of this. I feel like a lot of people are in their last lifetime on earth. I've felt that since I was pretty young, honestly. I've always felt very drawn to, you know, reincarnation. That's been always something that I've believed in, and I feel like this is something that you've reincarnated over and over again in your family as well, to learn the lessons of being at peace, being calm, and remembering your own divinity, and not letting people hurt you or take advantage of you. I feel like those are some of the main things, and your parents, they struggled with that. Your mom, it just came through. Your mom, I don't know, it just, I mean, we have the womb here, you know, we have the vessel. That's your mom, you know, she struggled with that. So I feel like it's that was passed down to you through your mother's lineage. I mean, your father has, there's always their own things that are passed down. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's a mother wound. And then, you know, with the womb here in the vessel, it's like you could be a mother as well. I'm not saying every person here is a mother, but it's like you're not going to pass that on to not just your children, but the people around you. So, you know, you can replace that. It doesn't matter if you have children or not. The people around you. The people around you. You're not going to pass that down. Yeah, that lack of emotional control. You're not going to put that on other people. You're not going to do that anymore. You know, and you've already taken this journey. But not, like, it's really done. You know, you have completed this pretty much. Like, pat yourself on the back. You're like, I really need to not yell at people. I really, really need to not talk negatively to someone, you know? Talk about their body. We have the vessel. Talk about their body. Don't talk about people's body in a negative way, you know? And like what people eat, you know, we don't do that. That might have been something that happened to to you, for sure. We're not going to do that. You know, yeah, we have this food here. A food and the body. It's like feel your body, love your body. We have that in the top here. I want you to really like, I can feel it right now, you know. I want you to try to look inside of yourself and see like your heart space. You know, I'm seeing like glowing white, but I don't know what your heart space looks like. Like blue. Try to visualize a heart there. Or just, what do you find there? I've found things there. I found a door there before. Walls. What do you find there? Get in tune with that. Instead of the mind. What's the universe saying to me? What's my own thoughts saying to me? Where am I being guided here? Come back to the heart. It doesn't talk. It feels. God speaks through your emotions, your feelings. That's a huge part of that book, Conversations with God, in the very beginning. And I definitely think it would be really important for you to read that. The sun will come out, but it's like you were clouded in darkness as a child, and you did not feel good in your body, and even right now, I think there could be some problems. Yes, not listening when you're hungry, not listening to yourself. I do it too. It's not right. I've been trying to get better about that. When the pang comes, listen. Listen to your body. It's hungry. It's thirsty. It knows exactly what you need. There's so much more intuition in your body. The pains that you have in your shoulders, what is it from? What weights are you carrying? There's something else I'm getting from here. I mean, we have the womb, and then she's like holding here. So even maybe like, you know, your period is out of balance or something. Or like maybe you've had endometriosis, or I don't know. Just something, and then like your heart hurts, or like, she's holding right here, actually. Strangely enough, maybe right here. Like her boob. I don't know. But that's a lot of mother energy, but it feels very like guarded. It feels like I don't feel comfortable in who I am and in my body. You know, like I want to rip my skin off. I just don't. And she doesn't even have a head. She doesn't even have a face. It's like, yeah, I think you've been letting your mind do all the talking and not your body enough. And it's time to really love your body with nourishing food. Make yourself delicious food. Cook with your friends. Yes, cook with your friends. The Nados. I pulled this one, but I like forget what it is. God, it looks so strange. These like hands. I don't know, but first of all, when I see spider webs, I'm immediately just got trapped. Yeah, this almost looks like that. Yeah, trapped in your own body. And this one, she almost looks like a spirit. It's like your spirit feels trapped in your own body sometimes. And find a way to link these two things. Be like, I am my spirit shining through my body, and my spirit listens to my body. You know, say that out loud. And when I see spider, I always think master. I think master craftsman. It's just a link. It's just a link that I've always had. Weaving, sewing, knitting, crochet, doing things like this. Yeah, we have the hands, and we have hands here. Work with your hands. Work with your hands. Yeah, we even have the medallion. Yeah, making jewelry, making food. These are all things. And I'm also getting like the womb, you know, get in tune with your own sexuality. Not feeling ashamed. Speaking truth about what you want, what you feel, what turns you on, you know, telling, if you have a partner, that, telling them that. But yeah, working with your hands, it will help you heal. And you will feel thankful for your hands and your body. Going on walks, like on a mountain. I saw it, it was really fast, but I saw it hiking up a mountain. There's a lot of darkness in this Thanatos card. Thanatos, I don't know why I'm getting like life and death, you know? Life and death. And it's like, live your life. That's what I'm getting out of this. It's like fear, it consumes you. But what does that do but make you not live? Just live your life, but be authentic, but be guided as well. Ask to be guided by the divine. I feel like that's what this card was immediately saying. Ask to be guided, and then follow those steps every day, every second of every day. Yeah, listen. You are guided by conversations with God, and not just conversations with God, with your emotions and your feelings in your body. Yeah, the womb. Getting like a fiery energy coming out of that. It's like creation. We have this like pearl. This pearl. Yeah, there's like a pearl of essence just waiting to be birthed from you. Of creativity. And I feel like you haven't been connecting with this. Look at the whole reading is like this like kind of dark. The medallion has a little bit of lightness, and the vessel has a tiny bit of lightness, but then we get inside the womb and it's red, and there's a pearl in there. It's like inside of you there is something so beautiful. There's something so creative to come out. It just needs to come out. And it's so fiery, it's so passionate. Yeah, just grounding into your body, being grateful for your body, and knowing that living in fear only holds you back from the life that you're supposed to live. You're only here for how long? What are you going to do with the time that you've been granted? Are you going to feel ashamed? Are you going to feel guilty? Are you going to feel like your past self didn't do it right? Are you going to feel like all hope is lost? Or are you going to shine? Shine your authentic light. Say, hey, this is the body I've been giving. This is the body I've been given. This is the spirit I've been given. And I'm going to do with what I got to do with it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it work for me. A seed, a pearl of wisdom, an idea. This almost reminds me of like the ace of swords. You know, it's like lightning strikes. Wonderful idea. You will be rewarded for staying calm, but also speaking your truth. So telling people those boundaries. You will be rewarded for that. You will be rewarded for seeing the divinity in yourself and others. You will be rewarded for breaking those karmic cycles that have been passed down onto you and not passing that on to others. You will be rewarded for getting in tune with your body, your sensuality, feeding your body what it needs, listening to your intuition. You will be rewarded for listening to the guidance that feels clear and high, that feels divine. You will be rewarded for being creative and doing something over and over and over again, even if you're not the best at it at first, and breaking through fear and realizing it was just a cobweb. It wasn't a wall, it was just a cobweb. You know, it's just something you could see through it the whole time. And you will be rewarded for the wonderful ideas that you have. Share them. Share them with the world. You have beautiful, beautiful things that you're keeping hidden. Be that mama vibe. Be that mama vibe. Be what you wish your mother was to you. Loving, caring, all of these good, good, good things. All the things that you want in the world. Be that. Be that. And be creative. You got this. Yeah, you've been through hell. I can see that. You know, this Thanatos card is definitely, it feels like seriously, that's what I get when I look at this card. You know, some screaming, some crying, some things you deal with all by yourself. And there will still be more things you will deal with all by yourself, but there are some things that you need to let out into the world. You know, the womb. Birth these ideas. Become a master by repetition. And live your life to the fullest, no matter what. Seriously, just do it. Love your body. You got this. I think that's everything I have for you today. Yeah, that was a beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you all very much. Definitely feel free to check out Calm on my website at illusionelixirs.com, and I just hope you all have a wonderful day. I really, really appreciate you all watching. And stick around till the next one if you thought that the Bloodstone one might be for you too. Bye, everybody. All right, pile number 2, if you chose the Bloodstone card, this amethyst, or the Divine Feminine perfume, or if your sign is Taurus, Aquarius, or Aries, doesn't have to be, but definitely can be, then this will be your reading. And you know, there's tons of different signs in your chart as well. I just wanted to say that. So that might be something you want to look at. Look at your full chart. You know, not just the very first one, your sun sign. Look a little deeper into that. Bloodstone. It says detoxifying, root, heart, and sacral chakras. So there's something that you need to work on right away. And it's saying that your root, probably from childhood, that's typically where root traumas come from. And it's a lifelong unpacking. It's a lifelong work lesson to understand. You don't live in your childhood trauma, but you go back to it and figure out what you were supposed to learn from that, and how you can treat people differently than maybe your parents did. Yeah, it's just what your foundations are, why you believe what you believe, why you get triggered by certain things. And then it says heart, so you know, your love. Definitely, I feel like the first reading is also for you. They're super linked. Your sacral chakra is about your creativity and following your passions and going with what lights you up in life. And I feel like heart as well. It's like what lights you up, what connect to your passions, your heart, what you love to do, and the people that you love to do. The people that you love to do. Ooh, that slipped out, but I love that. The people that you love to be around, and obviously there's some sexual energy here as well. Yeah, there has been problems in your past that affect you today. There has been problems in love that affect you today. Previous relationships. There has been difficulties with creating, difficulties with following what you want to do in your life, throughout your life. These have been things that you have dealt with. We have Divine Feminine here, and Divine Feminine's like knowing you're divine, you're a goddess or God, doesn't matter. You are powerful. We have Amethyst here. You have the answers. Psychic. Connecting to the divine. Very similar reading to the first reading. Okay. And maybe you want to have a bloodstone with you, or a black tourmaline. You want to have a stone that, or even say your amethyst is healing you. It doesn't matter, or whatever crystal you connect with. Have something with you that you say, this is protecting me. So detoxifying. That makes me think of like your body as well. Yeah. So like quitting smoking cigarettes, quitting vaping, quitting drinking. Oh yeah, all that. Drinking tea instead. Eating foods that nourish your soul and your body, that make you happy. Honesty. Have honesty. It says heart and third eye. Yeah. It's like a chakra alignment is needed, I feel like. And connecting with crystals. We have angelite. Gosh. Oh, goodness. We got throat and crown chakras. Yeah, connecting to angels. Yeah, this came out reversed too. It's like you're not connecting with your angels. Connect with your angels. They want to talk to you. They want to guide you. They can speak through you. They can send you messages. Yeah, you need to listen to them for sure. Yeah, what is this first one? Seraphonite. Honesty. Have integrity in everything you do. Speak your truth. Definitely linked to the first reading. In the first reading saying, you know, tell people your boundaries. Very important. Green adventuring. Oh, new opportunities, heart chakra. It's like reverse though. It's like I want to flip it though. Yeah, it's like you don't feel like there is new opportunities for you to follow. Green adventuring too, like to travel, to have what you want, depending on the person, maybe to have what you want in love, even if that's like the sensuality with your partner that you already have. Yeah, it's like open a portal to all your wildest dreams. The opportunity, it's like divine timing. Divine timing is like, it doesn't matter if you've been waiting for years, it could happen tomorrow. You know, whether that's looking for love, going on that vacation that you wanted to go on, just getting the job that you want, creating the business that you want, writing the book that you want, you know, all these things that you want to do. Just know that they can happen tomorrow. They can happen anytime. But oh yeah, I am still getting a sense of like building. Yeah, it takes time. It takes time to build, but you need to understand that the universe works in mysterious ways and it can do whatever. Don't underestimate the power of the universe. Don't underestimate what it can do for you, what it can place in your life that can change the outcome of everything. New opportunities in everything. In love, in jobs, in travel, in your connection to the divine. Yeah, mysterious adventure, I just heard. Go do something fun. Go do something fun, yeah. Oh my gosh, I saw like going to a abandoned warehouse or something. What the heck? That was weird. That was weird. Yeah, mysterious adventure. Connect to your angels. Connect to your heart. Connect to your intuition. Connect to every single one of your chakras, individually and then together. Feel your root. Say, I am grounded. I may have had a rough upbringing, but that doesn't mean that that defines who I am right now. It plays a part in the personality that you have, yes. It plays a part in the way that you will treat people going forward because you know better that you didn't like being treated that way. Let that empathy roll through you. Connect to the red root. And then moving up, sacral chakra. connecting to your creativity, these new beginnings. Connect to that. See what lays there. And then connect the red to the orange. Visualize this. Then connect the orange to the yellow, the solar plexus. Connect to each one. We don't even have the solar plexus here. Yeah, we have throat, root, heart, sacral, third eye. We have heart 3 times. 3 times we have heart. What do you want to do? What do you love to do? And yeah, you've had difficulties with love, and it has affected you deeply. And the message is clear. Let me turn this Angela up. Your angels can open portals for you. Your angels can create new opportunities for you. When I say angels, I mean believe in something higher. Believe, have faith. It can be a personal experience for you, you know, have this faith. It can be the people that have passed on in your life. It can be your higher self. It can just be a general, the divine. It can be a specific goddess. We have divine feminine here. You know? Sometimes I have visions in the nighttime. I have visions of, you know, different angels. They come to me. Long white hair, third eye, cloaks. Very interesting visions I have. And, you know, if you open yourself up to that, and you say that's possible, and that's something that can happen, and that can guide me, and I believe in their love, I believe in this connection, it can come to you then it can come to you. But you use what works for you. You know, if you don't feel connected to angels, use something else. It can even be your higher self. Say, there is a part of me that knows better. There is a part of me that is more connected. There's a part of me that doesn't let my ego, you know, whether that's victimhood or feeling like you know everything. It doesn't matter what side of ego, you know, what gets in the way. There's something beyond that. You know, who is viewing your thoughts? That's you. That is who you are. Yeah, connect to your angels. New opportunities will come to you. Traveling. I'm seeing a lot of traveling. Connect to your heart. Connect to your heart. What do you want to do? What do you love to do? So much green here. I'm thinking nature. I'm thinking oceans. Being like a park ranger. being something in nature. Yeah, you have to detoxify from the bottom to the top, all the way. Yeah, but we don't have the solar plexus. It's like this shining, like joy, you know? I think we need to bring that in. I think we need to bring joy in. We need to reconnect to it. We need to want it and then really work hard to have it. Like it's not, it doesn't just, you know what? It does just come to you. It just comes to you. That's what you say now. You say, it just comes to me. Joy just comes to me now. Joy just comes. I am happy now. I am at peace now. With my body, with the universe, with my connection, with what I've done in my life. There may be past mistakes. That's okay. That's okay. I take these new steps forward into your psychic powers. Yeah, I heard that very clear. Into your psychic powers. Connect to those psychic powers. And it will bring you a lot of wealth. Because you will go to where you need to go and do what you need to do. But it's not just money, right? Wealth is knowing that you have friends that love you and cherish you. It's knowing that you love the place that you live and reside, and it makes you feel at peace and happy. Knowing that you love what you do on a daily basis, it makes you feel at peace and happy. To connect with nature is wealth, is abundance. Remembering that money isn't everything. Yeah, but a lot of green here. So money, yeah, like budgeting coming in. Yeah, you've had difficulties. That's clear. We started with detoxifying. You may want to, yeah, bring a crystal with you in your pocket. If you want to connect to your angels, we have angelite, but I could even see celestite, which is in the next reading, also being good for that. It looks very similar to that. We have seraphinite. I've literally never heard of that. But yeah, bringing in honesty. It's an interesting one. Being truthful and learning the truth of it. Yeah, you learn the truth of things. And you need to tell people the truth about how you feel. Yeah, but if you want to travel, carry a green adventuring with you. If you want to, you need to connect with your angels or this higher thing, and ask it to help you detoxify. It's a spiritual detoxification and it's a physical body detoxification. You can do it one step at a time. One step at a time. You may start, it can take years. You can start with one thing, smoking cigarettes, start with that. Whatever it is that one place you want to start. And then maybe there's some adding in, like adding in more greens, adding in more fruits. It's not even a taking away. Yes, you're eating that pizza. Yes, you're eating all of those good things. Yeah, and these are not just treats. These are, your soul loves pizza. Eat that freaking pizza. Eat it. But then eat some veggies as well. Like, there's, greens need to be brought in. Green spinach, kale. Yeah. Green energy. Like, when you're eating it, you're like, this is heart energy, this is soul energy. Imagine it like that. The food nourishing you in that way. Connect to your angels, connect to your goddesses, connect to your own power, your own psychic abilities. And so many new opportunities will come to you. Yeah, I think that's everything I have for you all. I think, let me feel around. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Let me do this. These are my brand new runes. I haven't really done rune readings before, so please excuse me if I'm not going to know what they mean. And I don't really know what's the best way to do it. I'm feeling this one though. Let's see. It looks like a bee. I think I remember that this was like birth. Yeah, birth or something like that. And it's like reversed. So it's like you're still not wanting to be reborn. That's what I'm getting from this. I don't know if that's right, but I'm feeling that. And yeah, I could see the next reading even being for you too with the Phoenix, But it's time now to like shed these skins, shed these layers of who you are and connect with this very divine essence inside of you that we all have the ability to connect to. Detoxify the people in your life, the places in your life, your job, your everything. Assess every single part of your life and your daily routine and what you allow into your body and what you allow into your space. Every single part of it. Every single part of it. Assess that. Is that supposed to be there? Is that lighting me up? Is that right for me? Yeah, take note. And then add in more new things that will light you up. Follow your heart. Follow your intuition. Call on to the divine. and be reborn. Yeah, I feel like you're not, there's like something is like holding you back, like you just don't want to do it right now. It's like, I'll do it, but not right this second, though, right? No, it's saying like now, now, assess it all now, cleanse it now, get that saging ritual going, get that intentional shower going now. Yeah, the time is now. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything I have for you all. I love you all very, very much. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. I love you. Have a blessed day, pile number 2. And definitely feel free to check out some of the other readings. I really think they might be linked for you. And if you want Divine Feminine, you can check it out on illusionelixirs.com. I'll have that link below as well. Bye, everybody. Hello. Hello, pile number 3. Just putting on some spirit. You can find spirit on my website at illusionelixirs.com. If you chose this celestite, beautiful chunky blue crystal, the Phoenix card, or spirit essential oil, or you happen to be a Pisces, Gemini, or Virgo, you don't have to be, but if you needed some extra confirmation and that was the way that you wanted to select it, then this will be your reading. Okay, let's start out with the Phoenix. The Phoenix is telling me it's time for a rebirth. It's time for a reset. Setting the reset. Saying, I need to reset. It's all going up in flames. I'm getting like minimalism. You don't need these people. You don't need these things. You don't need to be at these places anymore. You don't need to think the thoughts you used to think. The Phoenix is like almost holding a wand, so it's like your old creativity, your old passions, maybe they're changing. You want to have new passion for something really amazing and beautiful. It's going to burn so bright. And then underneath, we actually had the moon, which came out sideways. Yeah, getting in tune with your emotions. When it comes out sideways like this, it makes me think like your emotions are sideways. Something has thrown them off balance. I'm almost getting like fairy or butterfly energy and also mermaid energy off this moon card. And with the butterfly, it's like you've been in a cocoon and the cocoon is opening up and you're allowing your emotions out. Many of the things that you've thought about but kind of pushed to the wayside, now you're going to have to face these emotional feelings and really maybe set them ablaze. So like write out some things that have hurt you throughout your life and then light them on fire. Like these little pieces of paper. Right? Like something that you don't want to carry on with you. And then light it on fire. Have a little fire in your backyard or wherever you were able to have a safe fire. Try to do that as a meditational practice, as a intentional practice of what you're bringing in to this new life. Yeah, with mermaid, it's like siren song. So maybe you've called to people that you shouldn't have in your life. Not just lovers, but like friends and just having family around that hasn't supported you, hasn't been there for you and seen your true fairy, mermaid, beautiful essence that you hold. And now it's time to really shine that light, that beautiful light that you've been keeping hidden. It's like cocooned. And it has to do with your emotions, how you really feel. Definitely speaking how you really feel. That has been throughout all of the readings that I've done today. So that's what time it is. We have spirals on the outsides of the corner. You go around to different things in life, and you might come back to the same thing, but it's actually growth. It looks like a spiral, but really it's a spiral staircase, and you're going up towards ascension. So it's okay to spiral back on things, and it's okay to have a dark, windy road sometimes. But now is for this new blazing energy. It's going to be so beautiful. This new life that you're setting up for yourself. You are the phoenix, and you want a new life. Write it down. Write down everything that you want in your new life. I've done magic where I wrote down everything I wanted in my new life, and I put it wrapped around moon water. I put water out in the moon, full moon. Yeah, we have a full moon right here. Yeah, put water out on the full moon, and tie to it a piece of paper that has the things that you want for your new life. So burn the things you want to let go of, and drink moon water for the things that you do want. And I did it it was supposed to be 30 days and 30 nights. So each day I would drink the moon water. We got to about day 17 when we had that house fire. And I'm not trying to scare you, because no, you're not going to have a house fire, no. But that was the way that the universe gave me the life that I wanted, the minimalist, new life in a new state with new people around me doing something new. That is the way that I was able to manifest that. No, I didn't want a fire to happen to me, but sometimes crazy things happen that set you up for a brand new life. And that's what I'm getting from this, is like, when you drink this moon water, when you set this intention, you're saying, I am setting up my new life. I want it. You're showing the universe, I am committed. I am committed in faith that you will help me, that you can open portals, just as the last reading said, that you can open portals for me to the new life that I'm supposed to live. It's okay if it all disappears, because I have me, I have my power, I have my faith. That's the energy that you're living in. You don't need a lot. You just need to know that you're safe. You're like, I am. It's this peaceful energy. It's this divine guidance. Yeah, your intuition guides you, so you don't have to worry. Definitely getting more in tune with your emotions. You're letting that crack open now. Your emotions. You're letting people see that side of you. Let's see. I was immediately drawn to this deck. Let's see what's in the Lightworker Oracle. Oh. Wow. Okay. Interesting. We have initiation by water. Wow, you have the fire here, and then the water. Yeah, water emotions. You are entering into the divine and into divine guidance by way of cracking open your emotions, by way of crying, and having a personal moment with the divine and saying, I don't know what to do. These are things you've gone through on your own. And connecting with angels. It's like Celestite. Celestite is like angels. Definitely has the same energy. This card always reminds me of Maine, but like somewhere like Maine where you have like lakes and mountains and pine trees. Yeah, going somewhere like that and having a personal baptism, basically. Your own personal. Yeah, water. We have moon water. Maybe if you have access to that, or if you're able to do that, going to a lake, going to a body of water and saying, I am cleansed now. I am connected now. From this day forward, all is good for me. Yeah, so instead of fire, your life going up in flames, you don't have to let it get to that far. You don't have to what happened to me. It's not going to happen to you. because you can set it up for yourself. You can set it up with water. It's such a soft, so much softer, such an easier way. It's not going to be rushing hurricane water. No, you're going to set it up for yourself in a peaceful way. And that's how your emotions are going to be as well. It's going to be peaceful. You're going to be in tune with them. You're going to say, this is my emotion, but it's not me. I may be angry, but I am not anger. Yeah, you connect with that. Family of light. Yeah, so some people around you have hurt you. You thought that you had a family, and yeah, they hurt you, but the thing is, your family of light is entering now. And it's asking you to meditate, and it's asking you to imagine rainbows radiating off of your body, and imagining these celestial people, these angelic, divine light beings. We have a woman here above you. I think there's another woman here, and then a man with a little bit longer hair. Yeah, and they're all around you, and it's like, oh, this is like you. This is your spirit. It's saying you already are a spiritual being. You already have that. Every person has their spirit side. It's just about allowing it to shine through you, connecting to it. And the family of light, connecting to the people that show their divinity, that shine their special light, and seeing that like a moth to the light. Yeah, you're opening up now. Your cocoon has opened now that so you can be a light being, and you can integrate into your family of light. It's not your family. It's not your blood family. No, it's like people you meet at tea shops. It's people you meet by the beach. It's people you meet so synchronistically, special people that are important. And you just know when you meet them, you just know. And they make everything better. And you can always call on them. And they're also people that have passed as well. And you can connect to them and you can talk to them. They're there for you. Yeah, Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Yeah, I feel like it's just, again, about connecting to angels. Connect to your angels, and they will bring you so much bounty and light. Gardening. You are like being welcomed into the golden city of light now. Yeah, the initiation. You are being initiated now. I just heard over and over again. Yeah, we are born and we rebirth and we shed these layers, and we're always in the golden city of light. So we're being invited over and over again. We just remember your spirit being, when you connect to that, will have wings now. Will have angel wings now. Yeah, you are becoming more angelic by meditating, looking deep in, figuring out how you can be the best version of yourself, connecting to your emotions, letting go of what you need to let go of, having spiritual connection that is something that only you can feel, connecting deeply with the earth, with the divine, with your light family, your soul family, no matter what that is, if it's on the physical realm or in the higher realms, in both. It's all opening up to you now. Everything you do now. Yeah, when you garden, you're putting the light into it, and it shines on a soul level. And if somebody were to eat that food, it would nourish them. It says that in the Celestian prophecy. Yeah, it's like seeing auras now. We have an aura. Seeing auras now. And you have an aura. You'll glow now from going through this, from cracking open these emotions and just getting down to the foundation of what lights you up, and not being afraid to let go. it cracks you open so you can be this angelic being in the world, so you can be this light that guides others. Cracking open, it's like your heart. The initiation by water. Bright light just entering your soul. And you because your free will, you said, please guide me. Let the spirit guide me. Yeah, oh yeah, but the Celestine Prophecy. That book. Yeah, that'd be a great book to read. The last card is definitely reminding me of it. It's like you will then, what you are leading towards in your life is working with others in a very balanced way where you give and take equally, and there's love within what you do, what you say, and the people you're around, they understand that. And what you eat, you know, it is nourishing because somebody poured their love into it, and you're understanding this energy and you're seeing other people's energy, and because you can see energy, you know when someone's hurting, and you'll know what to say because you were divinely guided, and you'll know how to help yourself and to help others. So connect with your family of light. Ask for them to show themselves if they haven't already. Have an initiation by water, whether that's drinking moon water or, you know, going to a body of water and saying, I cleanse myself. And maybe even have a fire ceremony as well, letting go, connecting to both fire and water. I think that is everything. I love you all. Wow, I just realized, like, spirit. Yeah, it's your spirit. Look at this. It's your spirit shining above you. Now it's shining within you. People will see that. Yeah, connect to that side of yourself that is very wise and clear and angelic and loving. Connect to it on a daily, secondly basis, remembering to come back to that center. I love you all so much. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day. If you want spirit, you can find it on my website at illusionelixirs.com. I just love you all. You seem like a very wonderful person trying to shine your light in this world. Let go of all the things that do not align. Connect with those emotions, and you freaking got this. You got this. I love you. Bye, everybody. Hello, pile number 4. If you chose motivation, money oil, the card Sage, or you are a Sagittarius, Libra, or Capricorn, then this will be your reading. Wow, why is it so difficult for me to get them clean? Okay, I'm gonna put on some motivation oil. Now I feel like I got some hot sauce in my eye. I don't know what's going on right now. Motivation is so fresh. I feel like it actually gets me ready, lifted, like listen to my voice now. I was so low, I was so down. I needed to get lifted up. I always feel like motivation does that to me. And I swear my glasses are still dirty. Okay, and I'm gonna put on some money oil as well. This is for manifestation. It smells like cinnamon. I always put it on in the shape of a money sign with arrows coming inward. So I'm already getting like motivation to make money, right? Because it has motivation and money here. We have mushrooms, which always remind me of like maybe bringing lion's mane, cordyceps, reishi, different medicinal mushrooms. They're very good for the brain, for focus. So we're thinking of focus. We're thinking of focusing intently. The sage, be devoted and committed. So you're going to be devoted and committed to something. I'm already getting with sage, it's making me think, be devoted and committed to your own meditational practice, to your own just conversations with God, this divinity. All of the readings have seemed very linked today, so if there was another reading that you were feeling called to, definitely check that out, because I feel like there may be more than one for you. We have Medicine Mother and Spirit Fox. which were underneath the sage. And Medicine Mother says, honor your inner knowing. Yeah, so it's be devoted and committed to honoring your inner knowing. This is what you will be motivated to do going forward. It will be like you are becoming a monk. Like that is your goal, that is your focus. It's more peaceful. It's more in tune. We have Medicine Mother and we have the mushroom here. It's learning about herbal remedies, these mushroom remedies, figuring out how you can heal ailments with different ancient practices, doing lots of research about herbs and medicine, becoming, maybe you already are, like a medicine person, having very like pure things and getting them from really wonderful people. You know, maybe you're making tinctures or maybe you're buying tinctures. I've found turkey tail tincture down here, rhodiola tincture. I find people selling tinctures down here all the time, but you can find things like that on Etsy. And yeah, just whatever you're feeling called to, do research about it. Do lots of research about it. Figure out what's right for you. And we have trust your talents in changing times. And I got like talents changing from that. So your talents are changing. Yeah, your talents are changing for you to become a medicine person. So no matter what you do, it's like you're putting this healing essence into whatever it is that you do. You are now medicine mama. Your talents are changing into a divine talent because of your devotion. Yeah, because, and being devoted to the divine. You're motivated to make money. Now is the time to be motivated and devoted to your divine inner essence, your connection with the divine, and the divine will bring you new talents. Of course, through repetition, through learning, through research, but you will be guided to do these things. You will have more confidence in yourself by using your intuition. Yes, you will grow to be a very wise elder. You will be seen as someone that's well respected in the community. That's people go to and ask for help and guidance with healing any type of ailment, a spiritual ailment, an ailment of the heart, an ailment of the body, an ailment of the mind, of the soul, of the lived experiences that weigh, and you'll know how to move through that. And starting with yourself, you will become a peaceful, joyous, solid, stable person. Less speaking. All of these people, they're looking, yeah, we have the sage looking straight in, the medicine mother, and the fox, they're all looking straight at me. It's like they don't need to speak. They just hold this power. That's what you'll be more like. The fox is sly, you know, goes undetected. You don't need to be seen by as many people. Only the ones who matter will come to you. The ones that are supposed to come to you. This interconnectivity, you'll start to understand how every single air molecule is part of the wholeness. That every single thing radiating outwards is part of everything. It's all connected. And by seeing that, you'll be able to, heal people. Each step you take, you are taking towards becoming a more whole and peaceful, more monk-like version of yourself, more meditative version of yourself. And you have a spirit animal. This almost is feeling now like your spirit team as well. Like you have this monk-like man there for you. You have this African medicine woman, and you have this fox. They're there for you. You can reach out. You can reach out to that, and I think that's inside of you as well. If not a fox, a different animal, but yeah, I think you have like these divine masters that are always able to talk to you. You can reach out to that and say, guide me to a specific energy. And the energy of plants and mushrooms as well. You can actually ask for that. It's not even something I've thought of. I've never been like, oh, mushrooms, the energy of mushrooms speak through me. But yeah, that's something that you can do. You can call out to that. You can feel connected to that energy, that frequency. Yeah, it's like super deep understanding, like blessings, ceremonies, rituals for others as well. I'm getting cacao ceremonies, opening the heart, just blessing people, doing everything with extreme amounts of intention and writing. It almost looks like he's writing here. Yeah, so instead of maybe speaking all the time, maybe just writing, having a personal connection, being more part of the community, being more under the radar, trusting in your talents in changing times. Yeah, so things are changing around you. There might be some really big changes happening, and you're going to have to trust in who you are and what you can do and your will, your talents, your connection. Be devoted and committed to helping the world, to helping yourself, one step at a time, one little light at a time. Light your own fire and it will spread to others. Be passionate about what you do. Speak with conviction. You're going to hold this immense power. People are going to greatly respect you if they don't already. Honor your inner knowing. You know the way. You know the way. You don't need to ask me. You don't need to ask anybody. You can ask your inner self here. Call out to the sun. Call out to the moon. Call out to storm energy. Call out to, African wildlife. I don't know. Rams and like the strength of a warrior, but it's your inner strength. It's your inner will. And you have that no matter what goes on in your life. You have that. Be devoted and committed to finding the way into your heart. Leading with your heart. Leading with love. But being selective, Spirit Fox, is less out in the open. It's less letting everybody know your moves. It's letting those who can see your inner knowing and respect that and come to you on a frequency basis. They will be drawn to you. You will be drawn to be at the right place to help the right people, to help heal, and to heal yourself. Everybody's a mirror. Like when you're healing somebody else, you're healing yourself. Helping others is going to be the thing that fulfills you the most in your life. And doing what you love to do will be the most important thing. So helping others will be the most important thing in your life. Finding this immense knowledge through maybe, psychedelic experiences. And you can have psychedelic experiences by just meditating alone. You don't even need to do mushrooms to have a psychedelic experience. That's how incredible our brains are. We can seriously unlock visions, and you will, and you probably already have. Yeah, you probably already have. You've probably seen animals and plants, certain plants you should be focused on researching about growing, you're growing plants. I keep seeing the top of her head here looks like a sunflower. Yeah, growing some sunflowers. I don't know why that came through. And feathers. Your spirit team is with you when you see a feather. Let's get out some more cards here. And actually, while I do that, let's sage just a tiny bit. Since we did get the card Sage, there might be some things you need to cleanse because it says changing times. There's changing times happening. Whether they've happened, I mean, they're always happening. Everything's changing all the time. Everything's changing all the time. We're changing all the time. We're growing. We're becoming more wise. We're becoming more in tune with nature, in tune with natural ways of healing, of spiritual ways of healing. You don't even need plants. You don't even need mushrooms. Like I said, you can just meditate. You can just meditate and you can just unlock things. You can write things out in a journal and that can heal you. Isn't that crazy? That didn't take very much. Money did it. We have money on the table here. It doesn't have to be thousands and thousands of dollars for you to heal. It can be an inner experience, an inner knowing. Yeah. Look how straight up that sage was. It was like peace. It was like clear. We have clear vision now. We have clear vision now. Your vision was cloudy. I mean, my glasses were so foggy and I couldn't unfog them. But you can see clearly now through your third eye and through your heart's vision. We have the sage smoke going everywhere now. It feels so peaceful. It feels like it's just floating in the air, and I feel like that's what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna get into this meditative practice that just makes you feel like you're floating, and you're gonna be having like psychedelic psychic visions. Wow, the Seven of Wands talks about like people coming after you and you just staying meditative and you just yet again honoring your inner knowing. Be devoted and committed to honoring your inner knowing, even in changing times. That's what the message is. Even when people are out to get you, because we have the Seven of Wands here, that's getting it from different people and different places as well. It's not just like one source of people, and it's like a lot of times about like judgment as well, like people judging you. But knowing your own energy and that power that you have, and then those right people will come to you and you'll heal them. Yeah, this message has been very clear, and it almost looks like she's in like a crystal ball, so you might want to get into your own personal practice of doing tarot or doing divination using, we have runes here. So there's tons of forms of divination, but getting into looking in a crystal ball, that's one that I haven't really done before, but I'm sure that's really, really interesting practice to get into. And I just got a message like setting up your life in your room with like fairy lights and soft pillows, making your like a meditation corner. Yeah. I got that message for sure. And traveling, but like astral traveling. Yeah, traveling. I just saw like the desert. I feel like you're called to Africa for some reason. I feel like you're called to different places like Thailand and maybe India, and in your visions. And also this card always reminds me of California for some reason. Yeah, it always reminds me of, or like Hawaii. Yeah, Hawaii with the tiki torches and the tattoos reminding me of Hawaii. But yeah, I mean, we're having a lot of different places all over the world here, so I feel like you're connected to the whole world, and through your astral travels you'll be able to see different parts of the world And then you can visualize that. And if you want to manifest going somewhere, you can visualize that place and you will step into that reality. Don't worry about anybody that's out to get you. And sometimes you just have to protect yourself energetically with a spiritual boundary, and then back that up with real life boundaries. The first reading could be for you if that spoke to you for sure with the boundaries. The Three of Wands is about change. It's about changing your energetic focus. Yeah, changing your energetic focus to be more inward, to be more meditative, to be more connected spiritually, to be more into medicinal things and like yoga and yeah, sound bowls and drum circles and just very like your whole energy is being focused on that. I mean, she's surfing here. So, but yet again, I said like floating before. So you'll feel like you're floating, but getting into something like surfing's such a like in your core, you're like standing tall, learning that balance, you know, it's very balancing thing, and it makes you feel so powerful to do something like that. So yoga can be that on land basically. But yeah, getting like a paddleboard or a kayak or just something that gets you in tune with nature, that's like a moving the body practice will be very good for you. But this card is saying like, don't be afraid to go off and do something you never dreamed of doing. Don't be afraid. It came out reverse. It's like you haven't been going off to live out your fantasy. Stuck, I heard. Stuck. Feeling stuck. You've been feeling stuck. But it's time to flip that around. And I think the first way that you can do that is clear. It's meditation. The sage. Be devoted and committed. Be devoted and committed to meditating. Meditate every day. Set up energetic bubbles. Go like this. Breathe out. Now I want you to envision yourself in an entire white ball. You can pick whatever color you want. I always just pick really light colors because I'm trying to bring in very, very high vibrational energy, golden light. And then I want you to say, I am protected. No one out there in the world can hurt me. I can't hurt myself. I can't hurt other people out there in the world. And so it is. It can be so simple. You don't have to say it out loud. It can be in your head. It's personal. Think of it as like putting on the armor of God. I just heard. I know that's like a thing they do in the Bible. It's like fight against fear, you know, to know that you have that with you. So do it however you want. If it's putting on lava beads and tiger's eye bracelets, you know, if it's putting on like chakra balancing jewelry and like this turtle to me is like grounding. I just heard Tibetan for some reason. Tibetan. It feels grounding when I hold it. They're like my armor. But have your spiritual armor. It doesn't have, this is just so I remember to put on my energetic armor. I keep hearing that. Yeah, go off and light these wands of creativity. We got 7 of Wands and 3 of Wands. That means that creativity needs to be brought in. Passions need to be brought in. And one of your main passions right now is just that meditation and getting in tune with herbal remedies and getting in tune with your spirit. Yes, that seems to me be the main message. Okay, and then I think the last card I'm going to pull is just a self-care card. Yeah, the message seems to be pretty clear. Here we go. Family. 23. Wow. Wow. Yeah, so you've had difficulties with your family and friends, even hugging yourself, and it's like hugging your own spirit. Oh, loving your child self, like looking at a picture of yourself when you were a kid and saying like, I love you. Like, you've been through so much, you didn't deserve that. Wow. I just feel like being there for yourself. I feel like your spirit family, which one was it? Yeah, the Celestite, I believe, section had one about your soul family, so I definitely think that could be for you. But yeah, finding your soul family. You're going to be finding your soul family now, but you don't feel like you belong, or so, I don't know. I just heard something like you just want to feel like you're fully connected and integrated and happy and loved and nourished and just held and feeling safe, and you didn't feel that through a lot of your life, and you're going to be that now, and you're going to do that by connecting with this divine rainbow light, this inner light coming down from the heavens, coming up from the earth. When you're doing these meditations and balancing, it's going to make you that family to others, the family that you wish you would have had. Just be the best version of yourself you can possibly be, and saying nice things to yourself. You wouldn't want other people to talk like that to you, so don't do that to yourself. Yeah, it's like the divine goddess coming down. And then we have the plants in here as well, and the flowers as well. Treating yourself like a goddess. So like covering yourself in perfume. The heart is in the hand. Very interesting. It's like gardening and making those tinctures and stuff like that. Something like that. Something with plants and medicine. And when you do that, you're like, there's love in your hands. And when you like pick plants, there's love in that. When you make food, there's love in that. And when you meditate, you're pouring love into yourself. Maybe you can touch your own body and think of love. Yeah, like Reiki, or however you want to call it. It's like energy healing, pouring out of your hands. So yeah, medicine mother, you don't even need tinctures. You just pour love right out of your hands with energy. It's your energy. And you're only able to do this because of this meditation, because of this balancing that you're doing. This connection. Connecting to the stars, connecting to your aura, the rainbow, spirit, the moon. Connecting to the moon and the sun. There's been so many things like that. Yeah, just being out. That's what she's doing in this card. She's like looking at the ocean and just feeling at peace. So you'll be looking at the stars, you'll be looking at rainbows, you'll be looking at nature and your garden and journaling and just feeling at peace. Maybe making jewelry or wearing interesting clothes, very, very free flowing clothes, very loose, not caring as much about what other people think, being super authentic, layering lots of jewelry, wearing dots all over your face if you want, some red dots, yellow, white dots, like, I don't know, just put makeup on, really interesting makeup on and wear your hair however you want and do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Follow your passions. And you'll feel at peace and you'll be what you needed and you'll be what you needed to others. You will be so loving. You will find that place you really belong, your family. You will create that. You might already have that, to be honest, with the medicine mother. People might already come to you. You know, this might be not even news to you, depending. But yeah, it's it's awesome. It's beautiful. You're you have such a beautiful life ahead of you of helping all these. You'll have this big family, and everyone will trust you, and you will be thought of as wise and incredible. So go off on the adventures and do the meditation. Don't worry about anybody judging you or anybody out to get you. Don't worry about it. Just be radiating love and all will be good. Hug yourself. Love yourself. Say, I love you. Look at a picture of your child self and say, I love you. I love you. Be what you needed when you were younger. Be what you need right now. For yourself and for others. I think that's everything I have for you all. If you are interested in motivation or money oil, it's on my website at illusionelixirs.com. I greatly appreciate you watching this video, and I'll see you all very soon. I love you. Bye, everybody.